Aquarius, thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. This is your November 1st through the 15th Tarot and Oracle card reading. This is Mary with Sayre. Tarot. Cards flipping. So, anything, if you'd like to know any information about my website, booking readings, donating, any of that, it's in the description box. And, I appreciate those of you who push the subscribe button so you can kind of see my readings when they come out. Anyway, okay. Comments are nice too. I like those. Let's just do past, present, and future. So I have the past. This would be Saturn in. This is Ten of Wands. Saturn in Sagittarius. So this is great. It's like I wonder if you have like back pain, because this is a great burden that you've been carrying around. Past energy. Next card, present. Temperance. And this is Sagittarius again. Interesting. It's ruled by Sagittarius anyway. Temperance card. Yep, and this is about healing and balance, and it's taking the fire and water and getting the right mix to create balance in your life. And it can also be the need to go back over and over to regain your balance, and that's and re-heal on a regular basis. So maybe it's been not the easiest times for you, right, Aquarius? Okay, let's look at the future. So I have the Tree of Life. I don't even know what this card means. I couldn't find it in here. I've looked a couple times. I'll try it again. I'll be right with you. So it's weird because I can't find it in the book, but it's been a long day, and so you probably know this, Aquarius, because you guys know you guys are really smart, and you know a lot of random stuff, a lot of regular stuff, but random stuff too. So it symbolizes personal development, uniqueness, and individual beauty, such as the branches of a tree strengthen and grow upward towards the sky. We too grow stronger, striving for greater knowledge, wisdom, and new experiences as we move through life. I think it's awesome. So I am motivated so this is about your personal journey, your own development. And it's about all of our development, but yours is being especially highlighted here. And then I have the Magician reverse. So this Mercury. Mercury rules both Gemini and Virgo. The problem with this is when Magician is reversed, it's a bit about trickery. And the trickery kind of reminds me of, well, my brother that's an Aquarius. So I think that's a little bit of a warning about using your power for good, and make sure you keep that higher vision, and not just the personal one. So, of course, you don't have to do anything like I say, but it's just a little bit of a warning. Let's go back to the Ten of Wands and take a look at that. Well, we have the Eight of Swords, and that's reversed, and that's good news, because when the Eight of Swords is reversed, it's saying we've now decided to look at things from a different perspective, so we can get out of that place of just anxiety and filling with the circular thoughts, right? So that is actually Jupiter and Gemini, because Jupiter, we need to expand our thoughts to get out of that place of anxiety, because it is about, it could be real problems or, situations or people, however we're looking at it. But it's a way we're reacting to it, the way we're internalizing the stress and feeling a bit helpless about it, And so as we get out of this stage, we realize that we have somebody here realizes in the past that they had a lot of burdens, that there were some that was theirs and there was others that needed to be released, okay? So with this whole process, bringing ourselves back into balance in the current energies, and then the Hanging Man, as we're bringing ourselves into balance and healing, the Hanging Man gives us the opportunity again to look at things from another perspective. Yeah, not just ours, but how does this serve? What's the bigger picture? What's their picture, our picture, bigger picture? So this is Neptune. This hanging man is ruled by Neptune, which is Pisces, which is right next to you. And so, some people say, what will you sacrifice? But sometimes just taking the new perspective and looking at things from, yeah, that's what you sacrifice. Your old way of thinking, your blinders with your blinders on. So in the end, it doesn't appear to be a sacrifice at all. It's the resistance that you may be leaving behind in that situation. So there's two cards about looking at things from a different perspective, kind of growing from it. So just a couple more cards on the future here. For the Six of Wands. So again, this is maybe your success or victory being blocked due to the need to really work on the self-mastery, the personal development. When you find that you're blocked and you catch yourself in that old kind of tricky, where you might feel like, oh, there I go trying to manipulate again, It could be the frustration, but it's the need to break through another wall, a new growth spurt, so to speak, in your development. So that's going to be your warning. This is Jupiter in the Leo. So this is a need to take your own power back, to grow through your solar plexus. Okay, through your confidence. Just get maybe one or two more, we'll see. The World, yep. And then you can wrap this up. Wrap up this old cycle. And that is has to do with the Tree of Life. I keep looking back and forth because it's going to be a major step in your personal development. I think that what I'm hearing here, or kind of feeling through this energy, is that this may be the place that you sabotage yourself over and over here. And so that's why they're focusing on the future, that this is going to come up like it always does. And so it's your opportunity to put it to rest, to identify it and say, oh, no, not today, trickster. Not today, that we want something better. We made a decision here. We expanded our thinking, and we just need to continue to carry it forward. See, you have the expansion here and then the expansion here. So, and this is turning energy here. So it's where you have to do the work to finish the cycle, or you won't leave it behind, period. Okay. So that's good to know, right? Let's take a look at just a few oracle cards. We'll see how many we need here for you. We're going to put this on the present time right here. So find the middle ground and compromise. And that's really interesting because we have the healing, which is the rebalancing of the energy. And then we have the hanging man, which is a new perspective. And so finding the middle ground is about transmutation. Okay? So if you're taking two aspects of yourself or a situation, you're trying to find peace within both of them. What does compromise mean to you? We might want to set some guidelines on there if you haven't been clear on that in the past. It might help this in the future. Where am I willing to compromise? What am I willing to allow myself to do? Because you have to give yourself a little bit. Draw the line. Where does it become manipulation and self-sabotage? When did I cross the line in the past? There's some reflection that may need to be looked at. Because that's how we don't want to start these burdens and this circular thinking again. after we've left it behind. We want to shut that door. And I mean, you might catch yourself here and there, but you'll catch yourself. You won't be deep in it and going, shoot, I'm doing it again. You know what I mean? It won't be that thing that slips in through the back door and there we are because we left the door open. Okay, let me get anything else we need to know about the past or these oracle cards. A deep secret will come to light. She's bending down. He's bending down. And, this is all uncomfortable. Not the most comfortable positions. Do you see those? It's interesting. There's a reflection here for me about not being in your power. It's kind of this stance like this. So what's the secret here that in the past kept you in that state of confusion, made you feel like you had to carry other people's burdens? What did you do? What was done to you? That's a secret that's under the stairs, that's hiding in the dark. There may be some inner child work that needs to be done. You can still shut the door on some stuff, but that inner child may need to go back and kind of rescue that child. Acknowledge what happened, and then work what you need to work through it. Only you know that. Only you know. If you don't know now, you will if you trust yourself. So, really, we have our own answers more than anybody does. And if you can't tap into them, your higher self will be able to help you with that. So, one more card right here. And I like this. So this is become your own sovereign. So this is a goddess of sovereignty. I can't say it right now. Anyway, purple lotus. What's a rose? She holds a cup of love, given to her by the divine, flows through her crown chakra. So it's connected to source. It's basically keeping connected to source. The healing that you're doing, mind, body, soul, whether it's this can also be rehab, but it's all good because we need healing in many different ways in our life. She has angel rings, so it is being assisted by an archangel. I forgot which one it was on this card typically, but it is guidance of the angels and help from the angels that allow you over and over to heal, over and over to regain your balance, okay? Allow you the time and the energy to do that work. Becoming your own sovereign is just walking your path, understanding what you need to do for yourself, how to close out the old cycles and create new ones, start new journeys all the time as you master different portions of your life through your own personal development. Your own tree of life. Okay. So, Aquarius, I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me. And this thing under the stairs, it's time. Some things just need to be acknowledged. And personally, I'm not a big believer in going through a lot of the gory details. If you need to, it's whatever you feel like you need to do. A lot of it is acknowledge, okay, well, that must have happened, or this must have happened. So no wonder, right? A, B, and C. Okay, trying to understand. And sometimes that happens because you're such a bright light. And it wasn't your fault. You were such a bright light that I don't know, there's energies sometimes I think they gotta put it out. But the thing is, nobody can take away the light. We just have to go back and get it. I hope that helps a little bit because this is really good progress. It's huge. Take care.